Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Sorry, I was just setting some settings and getting some stuff ready here because we got some big thunderstorms where I'm at now. So if you hear thunderstorms through the mic, please excuse that. Um, 'Cause we're gonna quickly today. We don't have anything majorly exciting today. The biggest excitement I have for today's stuff is I'm going to try and finalize a project I've been on for a while, and yeah, today we might be doing some of the last stuff on there. Not everything will be done on stream, but yeah, we're gonna do some of the Photoshop stuff and. I've automated most of it because I would not be able to do that with each and every picture. It'll take me forever. So I've automated most of that. But yeah, then for now, just quickly before we get started with that, I'm just going to finish up adding music to a video that I have to send as well to a client today. So yeah, how's everybody doing? How's your weekend been so far? I've had a pretty good weekend so far, I must say, because today I slept a bit late, but I went to bed very late last night. Well, should I say very early this morning, and yeah, I slept a bit later than usual, but that's fine. Boom, boom. So I got a YouTube chat open there. I'm on Instagram on my phone, so I should be able to see everybody's stuff today. Try and keep up with all the messages, and then quick reminder, please, if you're want to support the stream as well, please just like and share. That is the only thing you need to do. I don't Please don't send gifts and all of that, or this is just to help as many people as possible get better at what they always do, or get better at what they're doing. So let me quickly drag in this ring here. Oh my gosh. Change. Alright. And I've already gotten a song off of. By the way, I found something. Well, not found something. I've been using it for a while called Upbeat, which is a royalty-free like platform for music and everything. So your videos and all of those kind of stuff, you can always use Upbeat. At least it doesn't give you issues. And stream health looks good. We're not dropping any frames. Perfect. So I'm gonna head on over to here. Oh wait, actually, wrong tab. I'm gonna be putting this in here. So, oh no, not there. Let's go portrait. There we go. That should be good. So I've already selected a song on this one so far. Just gonna put down the music slightly so it's not as loud. Well, actually, I don't think it'll be loud. There we go. Hey, Chow Chow. Now it's a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure. Please do. If you post these things, if you learn something from the stream and you use that and you make a post on Instagram, please go ahead and send me the post. You don't have to tag me in the post. Just send me the post, or if you want, tag me in the post or something. Love to see what you guys are doing. So I've selected a song for this. So what we'll be doing is I'm just quickly gonna turn down the music from here. Because we're actually gonna listen to the music from here. There should be a good match for this. I think that looks pretty good. think that looks good. So go ahead and trim this off at the end. And then what I'm also gonna do is just like silence the music at the end. And then give it a... And that should be good. I think this looks pretty nice. I just want to have... I'm very curious to see what'll happen to this video if I were to upscale it. New project. Just go. Boom. Okay. Let's bring this video in here. And oh no, that's a song. Wrong thing. Before I get rid of this thing. Here we go. Have it. Boom, boom. And render in and out. So this is Topaz AI, which is an awesome thing for upscaling videos. So what I've been doing lately is you render the video in a lower resolution and then upscale it, and it's pretty damn good. There's very minor things that it doesn't do that well, but it's pretty good for most of the stuff that you need, and it saves you a ton of time than actually rendering all of these things out and that. So let's just see here. What is happening? My PC. Everything is super slow. Hold up. Wait a minute. Dropping frames as well. Got no idea what's going on. Why is everything so slow, man? Ooh. That was definitely not cool. What just happened? Okay. That's a first. Definitely a first for me. If that happens, never had it do that. It becomes so slow you can't get. Maybe it's because of the graphic power it needs. No idea. Oh well, let's but it's not even doing anything. You know what? Screw it. Let's leave Topaz AI out of the equation. Perhaps it has something to do with DaVinci also being open. But yeah, we've got this song to go along with it, so I think that's pretty good. This is actually a recreation of a song, of a video I did. Man, it was almost a year ago. It was terrible, though. I'll be honest. That video was terrible. But yeah, it was a recreation that I did. Tejas, how's it, brother? Welcome. Sorry, I just want to see this Instagram chat is so small. So yeah, I think that is fine now. And then yeah, we'll just export this to so I'm just going to put this in here. Just in here. Boom, and then do MP4 26. And yeah, that should be it. Then this video is at least done. So yeah, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna send this link to. We're done with that video. Then we're gonna start with the commercial images. I'm gonna start editing today. Got about quite a few that I today. Boom. And then where's our music, man? Actually in the mood for a little house instead of classic. So this song is pretty cool. Let's get some house going. Here we go. Cool. So yeah. Get straight to it. Put this here. How's it, brother? Yeah, that'll be a stream for another day when we're doing some post-production on videos and so. But do a little bit of research on Red Giant or track code Red Giant Star Glow, right? Because you can use that, or there's Boris Sapphire FX or After Effects, and use that actually. Yeah, I gotta. Ooh. Oh geez, I never rendered out the side gen. Do this because like in case. This thing open. I need to actually copy this gem here, but not this one. We'll do a different one because this one is way too freaking big. We'll probably just do one of these ones. just hide the setting, and then we'll copy this to diamond side, hide that one, and now it's gonna be for editing the side of the diamond. I'm trying to get this thing to actually look good. Because we don't want too much black, we just want little faint blacks here and there, and then some blues here and there. A bit too much black in the back. And even though this probably doesn't look that great, we are actually going to Photoshop it as well with something else that I'm using. I'll show you guys that as well. It's not gonna look like this when we enter it. This is just a base source model. I think most of the work is actually done in Photoshop. Just turn on a separate PC here because that's gonna help me render. Or actually, it's not even gonna have to help me render. Stupid. Marquees, diamond side. Let's just do that. Boom. Just gonna quickly render that out. What is this music? What are we listening to? I don't know what that was, but okay. There we go. So that one's done. Let's just save this and back out here. The front gem, I'll show you guys what it looks like now. I think it actually came out looking pretty good. I've already rendered out all the front gems for this specific client. So let's start by key front. And then I need to open up another folder here. Key. Because this is actually, some of you might have seen this on my Instagram actually previously. So we're actually going to take out all of this, and we're going to use this to actually get some nice colors and everything, but we might adjust some stuff here because colors on here aren't that great. Well, the colors actually are good, but it's not what this specific client wants. I can go back. This. Some of you might not like my face, but let's see here, midtones. Oh, actually cancel that, yes. I actually think it looks pretty good as is. It's just warm up some of this oranges, vibrance. Hey Tejas, is that how I pronounce your name, Tejas? In any case, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate the support and everything. I want to play around with that. The only thing I want to play around with, really, I want to get these oranges more bluish, you know? Get the blues a little bit more, I wouldn't say purplish, but definitely the purple is more blue. And then the oranges, they gotta become, they gotta move, man. Let's actually try a different approach to this. Let's go and add a hue adjuster on here. And let's go select the yellows. Man, there's always that in between. Yeah. Reds. Nah, you know what? I think let's just keep it the way it is. Let's keep this one the way it is. I'm actually gonna delete that and rename this to Diamond, so that my cool little auto edits actually work. So, boom. That is way too big, but that's fine because we're actually going to edit this down. Oh, and it's a perfect fit. So this is more for those of you that's been wondering how people get these diamonds looking so perfect. They use Photoshop for it, there's no doubt about it. And then yeah, you get some perfect looking gems that way. And let's quickly do the ring edits. Process that. Boom. And now we have the small diamonds should be below the big diamond. This big diamond should be scaled up slightly more. Or maybe just moved to the left a bit. No? That looks good. I feel like the color on this diamond still needs some work though. Color definitely needs some work. I mean, it's just too yellow. Give it a slight bluish tint. And then I might actually just go in, instead of trying to get these yellows, just remove them all together, man. Instead of trying to struggle. I'm gonna remove this tint slightly, it's a bit too much. There we go. And that's it. Alright, create variations, boom. So there we have all of our variations, right? We got boom, 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 boom. Done. But before we're done, I just want to copy this gem, paste it in here, and just remove this one. Save this. Shit. Wait a minute. Let's Just save this thing again, because I accidentally just overwrote it with my other one. Let's copy this one. We'll just delete everything in here. We'll paste this one in here. Wait, Control V. Paste it in place. And we'll save this as the front gem on this other one. Diamond, keys, front. Boom. There we go. Alright, time to export all of this stuff. Folder, quiz. Flow cut. Folders. This is gonna be the rose gold from Full Rose Gold. Yeah guys, some of this stuff, it ain't always glamorous to do. Like for instance, this section of work is probably the most tedious stuff to do, because it's the same thing over and over again. But I mean, it looks kind of good. Let's say this one is now on a blank background, but I mean, if you go ahead and we open this one. Let me quickly open it here. There we have it, the varying colors and everything of this. I think it looks pretty good. Save this, we can close up that. Open up the next one so I can get all the folders done first. Copy stone, it should be perfect. Boom. That's how it's done. Variations. This is the double kill boss clips. The rename array, yeah. There we go. And I know you guys are probably gonna tell me you can automate the exports as well, and I do know that, but the problem is you can't automate the export so that each variation has a certain number. At least if you can, I don't know how to do it. If any of you know how to do that, please let me know. It will save me so much time. this one's done. Scallop ring. Copy that stone. Bring it its front. And then just make variations. Double claw. Scallop. There's just some lightning right now. Will I upload this live to your YouTube later, brother? I'm busy streaming on my YouTube as we speak. It'll automatically save the live. But I would say there's not much going on in the live. I just went live. Thought I'd chat to you guys. Oh, crap. That's the wrong one. And there's not a lot of educational stuff happening here. Because most of this stuff I've already pre-set up, right? I'm basically just finishing up work and everything. This is just, how can I put it? This is the boring stuff that I'm streaming today. So create variations, boom. This is that thing where you get a lot of different shanks on the metal. A lot of different shanks for a ring, because this project basically has a bunch of different shanks, 3 different settings, and then each one has 5 different metal varieties. And essentially we are creating the metal varieties with Photoshop, because it's a bit of a quicker way than rendering everything out, because KeyShot still doesn't have a way of setting up studios, to my knowledge, where you can create like 5 different varieties on one single ring and render each one out individually. So that would mean everything has to be done manually if you're doing it in KeyShot, and then you up your render time tremendously, where this is just so much quicker. It just requires a lot more manual labor, but even in KeyShot you're putting in manual labor because you have to go and select the metal varieties the whole time, and I would argue that takes a lot longer than just doing labor. But yeah, this exact thing is what makes some of those other stuff that you can use online quicker, but I don't know, the quality just, it's not there yet. They haven't managed to nail down the quality on those kind of things, you know. Like, it looks okay, but if you're a high-end brand and you actually want to portray yourself as a high-end brand, you wouldn't use those kind of stuff, because it's just the quality isn't there. And I mean, if you've got your e-commerce stuff up, that's what you're showing people there is gonna tell people how they see your brand. If you got low quality stuff on there, you could be the best. You could have the best team in the world creating your jewelry, and people just won't see that. They'll basically think that the quality of the jewelry is gonna resemble the quality of the stuff you got on your website. That's just how it is. Because people judge, even though they say they don't. People, every single person judges its cover, even if they don't act upon it. But that initial thoughts are there. This is just single little basket. Boom. Okay. Let's do this. Single pull basket ring is done. Do the solitaire. Boom, copy stone. Front. By the way, guys, if you're on Instagram, I don't know if you're on YouTube either, but if you're watching from Instagram, the YouTube channel shows basically the entire screen. So head on over there and hit subscribe on it. I don't have a fixed schedule yet for streaming and so I would recommend, at least for now, just hitting that bell icon so that you get notified when I go live. I try, sometimes I'm impulsive and I'm just like today, I didn't tell anybody I'm going live, I just went live. But then at least you won't miss it. Because up until I get like a stream schedule set, when I go live on certain days, I would recommend to do that. But yeah, for now I don't have a stream schedule yet because there's just so much stuff going on. I need to get a routine, and I don't have a routine just yet. But yeah, let's do this front. Create variations. And also, if you're on YouTube, come over to Instagram and follow there. I wanna try and hit 1,000 followers on Instagram before the year is done. And same goes for YouTube. I want to try and get to 1,000 subscribers before the year is done. That's gonna be my goal for this year, because it's gonna tie in a lot with what I have planned for what's coming community-wise and such. So yeah, if you've got friends, don't refer any friend. I want it to be people that actually could benefit from the content. Like, there's no use in just having a bunch of subscribers and it's nobody that actually finds value out of it. If you have people, let them know, let them come and see. I mean, at the end of the day, there is not a lot of people that shares this stuff. I mean, I've said it a bunch of times. People gatekeep rendering stuff like crazy, and I don't know. For me, it's just not the way to go, man. Especially with jewelry. I don't know why. Like, there's more than enough work out there for everybody. I mean, I'm sitting swamped with work. It's not it's not even a question of if there's enough work. There is so much work out there that I've turned down some projects because I have too much work. Oh shit, wait. So shank range 2. I think I messed up. Did mess up. Low cut. Boom. Because you have the French pave now. How did I find my first few clients? Brother, last year in November, just before I quit my full-time job to do this, right? I literally went onto Instagram and I DM'd probably like 200 jewelers, right? I was doing like easily 40, 50 jewelers per day. It might even be more than 200. And I simply offered them, or I had a look at their profile. If there's something I like, I told them, listen, I love this, what you did with this ring. If you send me the files, I'll create a video for you absolutely for free. The only thing is, if you like it and you post it, please just tag me. That's the only thing. You don't have to pay me nothing. And that's what I did. And I ended up doing so much free work. And 90% of those clients that I did stuff for free first, they came back afterwards. And they actually started buying my services. I mean, some of them I've had now, or I've been working with since then. But you know, especially then I was looking more for the local clients. When it came to international clients, I did the same. It was a bit harder, and then you just gotta persist, because I eventually broke into the American market and a lot of people started seeing my stuff. And yeah, then I started getting DMs like crazy that people wanted me to do this stuff. It's just persistence. You need to go knock on doors, and most people, they don't want to work for free. They want to learn the software slightly, make something semi-decent, and then they want to start earning right off the top. And that's just not, you can make money like that, but you're never gonna create a business out of that. If you just want to have a side hustle or a hobby as rendering, sure, then do that. But for instance, like me, to me this is a business. This is growing. I'm actually hiring a first full-time employee in January, expanding, gonna teach them how to do commercial renders so that I've got more capacity. I'm hiring more CAD designers, all of those kind of stuff. And it's a business. It has to start growing. But if you just want to do a few things and render in your free time, then I guess you can just message or just go on Fiverr or something. I don't recommend Fiverr to anybody, because you'll probably get the worst clients off of Fiverr. Well, that's what I've heard, and from other people that render, and so they always complain about how their clients treat them and everything. And I've got some awesome clients. I've actually built, I want to say, professional friends. I don't really have clients, I've got professional friends, because I've built some awesome relationships with all of my clients, and the ones that stuck around as well. And yeah, that's basically it. And the best thing is they want to see me grow and I want to see them grow. You know, it's a value exchange. And till today, I think the most common thing I get when somebody reaches out to me, they want to know my prices. And I don't give prices right off the bat, because I don't do the price shopping. There's always going to be somebody cheaper than me out there. If you want to do price shopping, go right ahead. Me, I bring a lot more value to the table than just the renders. And yeah, that is, people want to price shop, they can be more than happy to do that. But it's just not, it doesn't work for me, so to say. It's not how I like to do stuff. Boom. I hope that answers your question, DBS. In summary, go and message a bunch of jewelers, ask them to do some free stuff for them, and that does two things, right? Firstly, that jeweler now knows you, right? And if they like what they're doing and they're tagging you on it, your profile is gonna show up to their followers, not just on their posts, but you'll get recommended to their followers, right? And that's gonna get you more exposure. And before you know it, you've got too many clients and can't keep up. But also don't expect to like message 50 people and get 50 jobs. You might get one out of 50 people that you message. Some people don't like being DM'd, but yeah, the world can't deny you. You keep on doing that and messaging so many people. Eventually something's gotta give. No, this isn't Swept Up Shank Pave, this is Swept Up Shank Solitaire. Go. Okay. Export the yellow gold option. Boom. I'm gonna get these front ones done, and then we got a bunch of side views I have to get done as well. Fortunately, there's only 2 views with this client, but I wish that was the case with some other clients. Because I've got a lot of stuff still. Alright, so that's all the fronts done. Alright, okay, let's close all of this. And then let's start getting in on the sides. Get this diamond side here. Just get another one on here so I can actually copy this one's effect. Boom. Convert to smart object. And now you'll see that pear shape transform. Diamond. Alright, so this is the diamond side. Now we can start with the sides. Wait, what? What the hell? I've got no idea what happened there. This is the wrong thing. There we go. Are these different marquee cuts? No, it's not. So the other one I pulled in was just an oval cut. It was just to copy the effect because I keep all the diamonds have the same effects and everything. So for instance, now if I go into copy stone on here, then I got that diamond there, you see? So that's basically all that is. Bring it outside. Boom. Should have all of our stuff done. Yeah. This is the CC1 claw cut shoulder. Oh crap. It doesn't create variations. And I'm already exporting stuff. Which software did I use to render this? I used KeyShot, brother. So all of this is done with KeyShot. It's a help of some studios and stuff. Yeah. This is, I think this project was almost 400 rings I had to do. Well, I still have some pendants that I have to do. It's not 400 rings, just 400 designs that has to be rendered in a bunch of ways. And then, yeah, edited with all of these colors and all of those kind of things. Do this. Tell you? What do you mean tell you? Tell you what, brother? Hey, Hamlet! Thanks so much for the kind words, man. And yeah, KeyShot is amazing. You're gonna love it. The render you're talking about, I remember it's the one with the brownstone in the center. So why it's blurry, it actually has depth of field added onto it. If you go, there's an actual animation, because that's the, if I'm correct, that's the camera interpolation demo scene. If you just scroll, there's an animation tab thing at the bottom of your screen. If you just click that, you'll get like a timeline that pops up. If you scroll through that timeline, it should clear up, because the depth of field also moves. That's why it looks blurry. Rush, what is that you want me to tell you, brother? I've got a radiant cut still to render, and I hate radiant cuts. To me, it's not a nice looking cut on the gem. I just don't like it. Like cushion cuts are probably some of the nicer ones, especially the round one, or not the round ones, the square cushion cuts. It's got the rounded corners. Those ones are super nice. But radiants, just can't like a radiant. Oh, what am I doing? I gotta go back all the way through all the edits. Copy stone. If you're new to that, brother, what I would recommend, right, is like I do have some videos, but it's not there really. The videos on my channel aren't really very new, user-friendly. It's only for people that want to improve. If I can make a huge recommendation, Will Gibbons on YouTube, right? He has some amazing stuff for learning people how to use KeyShot from scratch. And definitely check out KeyShot's YouTube as well. They've got a whole playlist there for beginners, so you can get used to the software with all of the different features. It's super helpful. And then I would actually suggest going through that first and then going over to Will Gibbons' channel and going through some of his tutorials. He provides you with all of the project files, material files, all of that stuff so you can follow along the tutorial. And that's actually how I learned. Like, I haven't done a single course in Keyshot yet. I've learned through Keyshot's YouTube and Will Gibbons' YouTube. And then, of course, Will Gibbons doesn't have a lot of jewelry stuff. There is some, but not a lot because it's not his main niche. So I had to sit for hours and hours on end trying to see how I can use some of the stuff that he taught me and then use that on jewelry to improve something. But that's definitely a place where I would highly recommend going, just so you can get the use of Keyshot and how to use it. Because that's what I did. And yeah, it taught me a lot. And yeah, I can't say how much time has gone into Keyshot. It's probably over 3,000 hours by now. But it's so worth it. I mean, I started doing it as a not as a hobby. I started doing it for my partner's business because I never intended to start a business with this. This wasn't something that I just thought I was gonna do and then create a business out of it and start making money out of it. Not even close. I actually was only supposed to render for my partner's jewelry business. You'll see a lot of their content on my page called Eurosia Jewelers. But then started getting approached by a bunch of people that wanted me to do stuff with them. And did it for them for free. And in the beginning it was horrible. Like, I can show you guys some of the stuff. Let me quickly grab my Instagram. I think on my personal one I've shared some stuff. My first renders. Oh crap, hold up. Instagram. I don't know if it's on my Instagram. Ah man, I don't have that now. But yeah, my first stuff wasn't pretty. It was not pretty by any means necessary. Yeah, I already did all these, so this can be saved. And all of these can be removed. I can move over to the double claw basket. That's the way I learned modeling, so same. Yeah, brother, that's the best way to go about it. And if you already know modeling, that's awesome, because I don't know how to model. Like, I've been trying to model with Blender. I can do some basic stuff. Brush, the software for rendering was Keyshot. That's what I use, brother. I only use Keyshot for all my stuff, so I don't know any other software yet. Like, I've been saying for a long time that I want to get into Octane with Blender, but it's just got such a steep learning curve, and I've got way too much time, way too much work to find the time to sit and learn a new software now. But Keyshot is amazing for most stuff. Like, it's not just for commercial stuff, it is amazing for animations as well. People bash it, but I mean, all that my stuff has been made on Keyshot, and I think some of it, not to brag, but I think some of it is definitely awesome. And in my mind, it's world class, but yeah. You can make some awesome stuff for Keyshot, but Octane has some features that Keyshot is lacking, especially in terms of post-production and post-processing, and as well as some stuff like on Octane you can assign light IDs for lights to only affect a certain thing on your scene, where in Keyshot you can't do that. It either affects everything or nothing. So that's the one thing that I think Keyshot needs as well is being able to distinguish what light effects, like light IDs you have in Blender or Octane, Cinema 4D, or whatever software you're using. Because I have a friend that used Cinema 4D with Octane, and some of the stuff that he makes, he does a lot of work for Brilliant Earth. And I mean, the stuff he makes is just, it's insane. You can't do it with Keyshot, even if you wanted to. But then again, there's stuff that he does in Keyshot that I'm still like, how the fuck did you manage to do this? So yeah, I guess it all just comes down to practice. And this stuff is so repetitive, man. This is what I'm doing now. Like I'm gonna get the stream report from Streamlabs, and it's gonna be like, oh, listen, you broke a record for the least amount of viewers for streaming the most boring content. So we'll try and make up for it. Yeah, you could still use After Effects. The thing is, if you use Octane in Blender, Blender has a pretty powerful post-processing software built into it. So you can do all of your post-processing in Blender with nodes and all of those kind of stuff. A Russian guy. No, he's not Russian, he's Italian. He's Italian. The only Russians I know of is probably gonna be J Models. They do some amazing stuff, and then ArtPix. Okay, ArtPix, they're in a league of their own at this point, but they also have big teams and very big hardware behind their company. So it's no surprise that they're currently the leaders in the industry, I would say. And not just in quality and price too, and geez, they're expensive, but it's so worth it. Because I mean, some of the stuff that they make, it really does take some creative genius to pull it off. I actually like this song. Let's try though. I might need to get something to drink or some. I'll do the yellow gold one. No, I didn't. Oh wait, what did I just do? We were actually discussing something yesterday's stream. I think the first one. Somebody was asking me about a video I did. And I essentially copied a video from J Models, I think it was. Yeah, it's J Models. And client sent me that video as a reference. They wanted me to replicate that. And got pretty close to it, I think. There's just one thing I can't get close to. I wouldn't say not close to, but that I still need to improve on, and that's on the post-production. J Models has some awesome post-production happening as well with their diamond glaze and everything. I still haven't figured out the perfect way to do something like that. This is the double close scallop ring. Some bad weather today. Actually not bad weather, it's actually nice and cool. It's been so hot a few days. Hey brother, yeah, sure thing. Send it to me on Discord. Let me have a look. I'd love to see. Cause I'm still using Starglow, and I started using Deep Glow to add some colors. But I'm still not getting exactly what I want from it, you know? And the thing is, why I think I don't get that is because it's added in post-production. Like if you go look at JModel stuff, I don't think their stuff is added in post-production. I think actually it is natively with Octane that it's causing that. And you render out the glares as a separate layer. I've done it before. I just couldn't get used to the workflow in Blender with the composition and all of those things. An alternative way to Starglow? Okay, cool, brother. Well, if you share that on Discord with me, I'd appreciate it. I'd definitely have a look at it. And see how I can use it. Because Starglow, yeah, the Deep Glow I'm using to create like a glow of color around the point where the Starglow affects, and because it gives that like a bloom effect on it, Starglow streaks, it gives the illusion of different colored streaks, but it's actually just a white streak on a colored like bloom behind it, right? So it gives the illusion that it's colored, but it's actually not a colored thing. And yeah, I've been playing with Boris Sapphire effects, but I think I need to play around with it more because I'm not getting the effect that I want from it. It's actually a lot harder for me to use that than Starglow. It looks like it has a lot more control, but I'm not too sure. Maybe I just don't know how to use it. A plugin from Red Giant? Alright, cool, yeah, shoot me a message on Discord. I'd love to check it out. If they've got a better plugin than Starglow for that stuff, that's awesome. This music straight up sounds like a mosquito or something. Bothers you at night. Just gonna finish the edits on this one real quick, and then I just want to go grab something to drink. I'll be back because I'm thirsty as hell. Alright, cool. Just finish up this ring cover settings. That's one thing I'm gonna do in my studio. If I set it up, it's gonna have a little fridge right next to my computer somewhere. So I don't have to walk all the way to the kitchen and I need to grab something to drink. Like one of those fridges for energy drinks. I have some sugar-free watermelon from Monster. The normal sugar watermelon tastes even better, but trying to cut down on that sugar. The sugar-free one's also pretty nice. Plain setting left. Quickly grab some drink. Won't be long. It'll be like. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be right back. And for the guys who viewing on Instagram, I know the be right back thing says starting soon. I need to change that. I only saw that yesterday. But I'll be right back. Oh shit, thanks for that, brother. I wanted to say, okay. Did any of you guys watch the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight? Or not? I wanted to watch it, but it was like 3 o'clock in the morning for me, and I was just like, you know what? Screw it. I know that stuff is paid anyways. But I'd love to see that guy Like, I don't think Jake Paul is a terrible boxer or a fake boxer. I think he actually knows something. But I don't know if he had it in him to actually, beat Mike Tyson, even at his age. But unless the age gap it really makes such a big difference, I don't know. Like, I've never boxed in my life before, so I wouldn't know what difference it makes. But I've just seen on social media people are saying it was all just paid off, and I'm guessing it would make sense, because from the highlights I also saw it looked like Tyson pulled some punches. Like, there was one specific one where he ducked, where he wanted to hit him over the head, and it looks like he pulled the punch and just went, and it might just be speculation, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think it was paid off, or do you think Jake Paul legit won Mike Tyson? Another fight that I'm very keen on seeing is South Africa's very own Dricus du Plessis fighting against Pereira. I think, not Pereira. Is it Pereira or Poirier? I think it's Pereira. Alex Pereira, right? Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember the guy's name, but I can't wait to see that fight, and I really hope they're gonna actually host that fight here. Here in South Africa, because I'd love to go. That's one thing that I wouldn't mind seeing, but yeah, bro. But no, they both got paid big bucks for that fight. I mean, they made millions, and I don't know if there's been a fight that was that hyped up in quite some time. And I'm seeing people are now saying, no, Jake Paul should be fighting Andrew Tate next. I don't know if it's in boxing. I don't know. I know Andrew Tate's the kickboxing world champ, but I don't know about if it's solely boxing. He might actually. I think he might. He's gonna put up a hard fight, that's for sure. Who would win it? Not sure, to be honest. Because say what you will, like Jake Paul, yeah, there's a lot of people saying he paid off the fight, but he's definitely not somebody that can't fight at all. I mean, the guy does know a few things. He's not an amateur anymore, and people I think are bashing. Like, I don't like the guy. Don't get me wrong, I don't like the guy at all. But I think people are bashing him because he's a YouTuber, or is known for being a YouTuber, and now he stepped into boxing. And yeah, in my opinion, taking on Mike Tyson at his age is probably, it's one of those situations. Because of his age, you're like, okay, so yeah, that's the only reason you stand a chance. Because I mean, if you had to fight him in his prime, yeah, he wouldn't even gotten through round 2. I don't know if it's John Strickland, man. I mean, Strickland is such a fucking boring fighter to watch. I don't know. Like, the match where Dricus won Strickland, when, I don't know if who of you played PlayStation 2 and played Tekken and all of that, and you always had that irritating cousin that just does the one move, right? That's Strickland for you. Like, he did not do anything. The fight was so boring from his side. in that title fight, and what was it? 298. I think it was 298 or something like that. It was such a boring fight. The fight with Adesanya, Rickus and Adesanya, that was a proper fight. Like that, I got up early that morning. I didn't mind getting up early that morning to watch that fight, because I mean the guy's repping our country, but that was a decent fight. I don't want to see Strickland go again, DDP again. Like, I think it's gonna be the same, if not even more tilted towards us. I think DDP, if you had to go against Strickland again, there's no way Strickland is even coming close to winning. Played a lot of Counter-Strike, not Tekken. No, I don't know. I didn't play a lot of Counter-Strike. I played a lot of Tekken on PlayStation 2. But... oh wait, I already saved this stuff. But as for like shooting games, I think the one thing that I enjoyed a lot playing as a kid growing up was on PlayStation 2, I think it was as well, a game called Killzone. That was super fun. Like you had, what the hell? What is happening here? I'm just screwing up here. Where was I at? Sorry, I just drifted off my entire train of thought here. The last time, oh yeah, we were chatting about the game thing. Like I said, the Killzone was an awesome game for PlayStation 2. I don't know who of you played it, but essentially you had humans, and then you had these. Well, there were also, I think there were also humans, but there were two factions. It was a lot like Call of Duty. In my head, back then, it was leagues and leagues above Call of Duty. Like, it wasn't close to what Call of Duty is today, but for what you had Call of Duty back then, it was in its own league. Yeah, I can't remember what you... I don't know, my foot is itching here because freaking mosquitoes. I need to close the windows here. I can't remember. I think there was a Killzone 3 as well that came out on PlayStation 3. I never played PlayStation 3. I kind of moved to PC on PlayStation. From PlayStation 2, I moved to PC, and Killzone was never available on PC. What is me? Oh, it's the electric fence.
Feel the waves.
Man, there's so much this stuff. It feels never ending, and this is just one diamond shape. I think I've done now 7 with this one. There's still one diamond shape left, but I still have to render that one out. And then I can almost be done with everything. Like what, it's one diamond shape, 12 shanks, 3 freaking settings. That's 36 different ring designs. Shared it on Discord. I'm definitely gonna check it out, brother. Thanks. Wait, let me see here. Like, I'm looking at this now. I don't really see colors. Like, I see the scintillation that you have going, but I don't see the different colors. Are you sure you sent me the right one? I don't know if I'm stupid or if I'm not seeing it. Oh, I can see like hints of it here. Like, I can kind of sort of see hints of it. But yeah. But yeah, I can't really see the colors. No. But let me know what plugin it is that you're using. Maybe I can try it out and see what kind of results you can get with it. What is the plugin's name for those effects? Next one. These things look so similar, man. Literally just the settings that change. Have any of you here played around with some with a software called Synthesize or Equalizer, like for 3D tracking? Chromatic glow. Okay. And wait, like because I know Red Giant Trapode. Like, in which package do you get it? Do you get it with Starglow or? Because it's probably gonna be with your lights and glimmers, I'm guessing. Trapode. Is it like under Shine or is it under what is it? Because that's not the one thing. I don't know under which it is. Magic bullet. Oh, here we go. Chromatic displacement. Is it chromatic glow? Oh no, it's chromatic glow. It's not displacement. Alright. Well, I'll check it out and see if it's something that I can use. Did I already export these ones? Yeah, I did. Alright, so let's just save this. And then I just love the fact that I could automate this stuff, because geez, if I had to do all of this stuff manually, oh gosh, this stuff would take forever. It's still tedious, don't get me wrong. It's still tedious even with the automation, but imagine having to do all of these edits manually. Like, it doesn't look like a lot because of the automation, but there's a lot of stuff. Like, I mean, almost each layer has camera raw filters on it, and these hue adjustments and colors, and yeah, even just copy and pasting everything over will be a sure pain in the ass. Those ones. And now we here get to the fun part, the ones with the diamonds that are all different freaking sizes. This is where I'm gonna have to start getting involved manually. Actually setting up the diamonds to look right where they are. Okay, this one wasn't actually too bad. Didn't really have a size difference. Yeah. Well, this one wasn't too bad. Okay, cool. That helps. Because I've done some of these rings, then yeah, it's just a mess. Sit there adjusting the stone sizes and the position, and trying to get it to sit in the right spot, because you can't automate that, especially when each one is different. Like, you can probably automate a move, but not a move that is gonna move it into the right spot. Okay, let's close off that one, save this one, copy the stone from that one. Hopefully it's in the same spot. No, it's not. Just do the ring edits. Easier to see everything. I don't want to move the small gems, I want to move the diamond. There we go. Boom, boom. Oh. I think this one had a much bigger stone, if I remember correctly. Much bigger, but it's still bigger. Drag this diamond beneath. Hey, T-Design! How you doing, brother? I'm looking forward to seeing that, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. This one must be bigger. See, now this one, we gotta scale this one up, because else it's just not sitting right on this claw here. Looks okay everywhere there. Did you also do like the concrete thing, T-Design, or what did you end up doing? Did you do something different, just kind of taking on the scene? Because I actually realized, I think it was last night, or I think it was last night, I realized the color of my center gem was off completely. So I had to go back in and kind of sort that out, because it was way too like a light blue instead of a deep blue. Yeah. So next one, swept up French pavé. Oh yeah, this one had the big, huge diamonds. It's always the French pavé one. On all of the designs I did, you just do the ring at its side, so it's easier to see. Yeah, this one's got to scale up quite a lot. More down. Here we go. It should be good. Oh shit! Pasted it in the wrong place. Let's go back to French pavé. Do any of you guys participate in like render weekly stuff or not? I've been having a look at some of this stuff. I've actually been meaning, I wanted to participate in, I think it was last week's one with the razor blade thing. But man, I just couldn't find the time to actually go and sit and model something. Well, that and I'm terrible at modeling. Do any of you guys like participate in render weekly stuff or not? This thing's even bigger. Such a big difference on it. Let's go one more down. There we go. variations. There we go. Let's get a bunch of variations on this thing. Alright, for the guys on Instagram, I need to kind of remember that the screen is perfectly centered towards the right. That's how I got my key shot set up. One. Copy this turn on the previous one. Slide so we can see a bit better what I need to do. Big. There we go. Cool. Then we can create variations of this one. I know you guys cannot see where I'm exporting this. Basically, heavy here, I'm actually busy exporting it. Some of the stuff I have to manually rename for color combinations, and because essentially this is going to be a ring builder for a website, and yeah, they need everything named in a certain way so that it actually works with the website, so that if people are making changes either in the shank, the setting, the colors, even though you get some ring builders out there that can do all of the stuff for you, quality is shit. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, this one's stone is gonna be small again. You can just see this thing is stone being so much. Yeah. So, scale this stone down. Anyways, what I was saying with the ring builder, you can get it small, or you can get some software that does it, but the quality just, it ain't there, man. It ain't there. And also something, I guess I'll show you guys how to do at some point. Maybe not this year, but sometime next year on some interactive online turntables is pretty cool. Interactive online turntables, they're just so much better than the standard ones for websites. I mean, it's the same render. I'll show you guys now what I'm talking about if you're not sure. Like, quickly open up a folder here. This one? It wasn't this one. Okay, now at the a couple of samples. But essentially it's something like this, right? So, just loading. Okay, well I had to add in the coding for it to auto-rotate, but then you can actually interact with the turntable and you can do that on a website as well. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat. And if you don't interact with it, it'll start turning again. But Keyshot doesn't do this natively. It's stupid. Like it'll do the interaction thing, but not the auto rotate. I actually had to go manually code that into the Keyshot code thing that it generates, so that it does this. But I mean, it's pretty cool. Then you can actually rotate around it, get a nice looking diamond and everything. But yeah. Oh, for the guys on, I'm not gonna do this for the people on Instagram, so sorry about that. But this is what I was talking about. Right, auto rotates. It's basically like a turntable. It auto rotates, and then yeah, brother, because I know zilch about coding, so I did use ChatGPT to help me out. I had to go manually paste in the code and everything. It took a few attempts because I told ChatGPT what to do, and the first few, I think I generated like 20 different codes up until I found one that works. But yeah, then you get the auto rotate thing. It's just not as smooth as I want it to be though. You've got the thing, because this one I got so that it actually paused. And then you kind of got this stuff going. Did I save these renders now? Sure. The pave. Yeah, I did save. Wait, I didn't save. Which one did I save? The full yellow gold one. Why didn't I save the full yellow gold one? Okay, anyways, that's fine. Close out this one. Copy stone. Oh, now it's much bigger again. Well, that works. Yeah, that works. Alright. Stations, boom, boom, boom. Oh. Ah, damn. Gonna edit that thing again. We got the spacing between white gold and rose gold. Yellow gold. Yeah, white, rose gold.
I didn't see you there, I didn't know you would turn up here, no girl, all alone. Oh, let's give this a go. Oh,
Open up the plain one here.
take me to a
I
place
think the plain one has the same stone size. Let's see.
I'm not afraid, baby.
Yeah.
Pitch me your show. Oh, let's give this a go.
It looks like it. Yeah, it's got the same stone. There's this double one. Perfect.
See you there, I didn't know.
There's just one swept up shank after this one left. And then we're basically done with these ones. Then I'm gonna start getting into rendering the radiant cuts. Because I gotta render out the radiant cuts still before editing and hopefully edit those things tomorrow. I'll be done with this. project's engagement rings. Still got pendants to do for this project though, but yeah. Oh crap, hold up. Wait a minute. Something's wrong. I forgot to do something. The diamond is sticking out in front here. Create the variations again. I can just overwrite what I already did. Boom, boom.
Don't think you got me figured out just 'cause I tell the truth. I got
Alright, there we go.
figured out by your light.
Just a solitaire left.
Don't think you got me figured out just 'cause I tell the truth. I got you figured out.
Probably gonna be a different size zone again.
I didn't see you there, I didn't know you would turn up here, no girl all alone. Oh,
Just slide it down.
give this a go.
Okay, cool.
Take me to a place where no one else would go. I'm not afraid, baby, pitch me your show. Oh, let's give this a go. Take me to a place where no one else would go. I'm not afraid, baby, pitch me your show. Oh, let's give this a go. I didn't see you there, I didn't know you would turn up
So
here.
that we basically did 20 images. We basically did 240 images tonight. It's crazy. Edited two, or not edited, but exported 240 images from 24 files. Was it? Something like that. Almost done though. Got 2 more Photoshop files and we're done with this, and we're gonna get back into rendering the other cut. Good. Good. Setting and done. Done with this one. Oh, this one's a different size, man. No, it's not a different size, just a different position. That's definitely. Size is fine. Size is fine. Cool. Patience. Boom. Boom. Right. There we go. These ones are done. Cool. So what we're going to be getting into now then is rendering out some of the new. A few more streaks is starting to look pretty neat. All right, awesome, brother. Please do share. Like, I'd love to find a software that can actually do better streaks than Starglow. I just haven't managed to find one, or at least one that I can use to create better stuff than Starglow can. Let's open up the Emeralds file, and then actually this is it's going to freak out. The streak will good. We're gonna actually use the what you call it. The emerald ones for the radiant cuts. Cut. Just go here. Might actually just close this tab and bring up my studios here on the side. Front studio. And then delete everything up until there. Cut here. Please tell me it's got the right freaking check the angle of this thing. Some minor. Check here. Logo. Go. Oh, please tell me I put the right damn thing on here. Really hope I got the right thing. Oh wait, but it's not gonna matter anyways. I don't have the right one on here, but it's not gonna matter anyways because I'm going to be what you call it. I'm going to be replacing the center gem, so it just doesn't matter. Metal on the shank. Go. Oh, on After Effects, yeah, brother. In your composition, just go right click there. After you created a composition, just right click and add a solid color, and then you can choose whatever background color you want. That's basically how I do it. So, by the way, I see this specific radiant cut on a lot of renders, guys. Like this is not, if you go look at a radiant cut online, right, this is not how a radiant cut looks. Like radiant cut gem, like if you go and look at some images, that is not the way a radiant cut looks. You can see clearly, like, let's take this one for instance, right? I don't know how do I make this thing bigger? I really have to go into it. But you can kind of see, like, here, right? You don't get this. You compare this to that. That's not the correct cut on the gem, right? So the one we're actually going to be using, like you'll see on this one, it's got this distinct like arrows, chevron kind of stuff going on here. So I actually had to manually make a diamond just to look a bit more realistic as a radiant cut, because I've never seen a radiant cut diamond in real life that has this like center 4-pointed arrow in the center, and all of the 3D software does that. So what I have done is I've actually modeled a gem specifically for that reason. So I completely modeled it from scratch. Show you guys now what it looks like. See, here's the one that I modeled and rendered out. So you also got that distinct chevron kind of look going into it. This is actually the one we'll be using to replace in the center there. I'm just thinking now it might be a bit of an issue because I see that corners are a bit smaller. Shit. Alright, hold up. Let me go and first see. Man, I really hope I don't have to go and edit all of this ads now. I really hope that's not the case. Let me go see if I copy this gem there. Radiant correct cut. Yeah, they're both radiants, but the one that you'll see most is the one that looks like the one that I modeled. You'll rarely find something like that other one. Oh man, these corners though. The corners are gonna be an issue. Sorry. This is gonna have to be lifted, but then it's not touching there. Let me just get, before I delete that one, let me actually just get the height and stuff correct. Wait, is this thing even the same size? Might actually end up making it slightly bigger than the other one. Just so we're able to use it, you know? Let's delete this one. Cool. It's fine if it doesn't touch the claws entirely. Well, we can lift it just that slightly. Oh man. Okay, but that's fine. We got it sitting in there, nice and snug. Alright. Now I'm gonna have to copy this thing on each and every freaking gem model, man. That sucks. That really does suck. Just close these out as we're opening new ones. Because essentially the only reason we're doing this is because if we render this one like this, right, it's going to, oops, it's going to, on these edges, be different cutouts on the Photoshop file. We have to get the same gem in there. I didn't think of that up until now, but I can already see that's gonna be the problem. All right, let's just do this. Merge all coplanar surfaces. Oh, what in the hell? This one's got completely... Wait a second. This one's cut completely different. Why is it different though? Not correct, but okay. This one even has pointy ends. That's like an elongated princess or something. Alright. You're saying merge all coplanar surface? What exactly does that do? Oh, you're talking about it. It's removing like some of the stuff. Okay, I see. Well, that's good to know for future. I'm not gonna do that now, but that's good to know for the future. Thanks for that. Okay, let's just save this thing here. Copy this one. Man, these ones are all now different heights and stuff. That's gonna be super annoying. Anyways, just pause the render here while we're in here, reappearing. It's fine. This is so annoying. Why is it all in freaking shaded views? Ach, in rendered views. This one. Okay. No, this one just has a different gem, and I can't. It's just stupid. Okay. I'll check it out now, my man. Yeah, that looks a lot better. There's still too much, I think, happening on them. Like I would say basically up your threshold or your input or whatever it's causing, or the glares is called, not the glares is causing, what is causing the glares. Just up that so you have a few less, so you only have a few sparkles here and there, because that's gonna look a lot better than just sparkles everywhere. But that looks good, brother. I'll have a look at those plugins. Have a look where I can find them. Just got another render as well from T-Design here. Let's see. Hey, T-Design, that stuff looks awesome, brother. Well done. Definitely well done, man. So T-Design just sent me a render here following yesterday's tutorial. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that if the thing doesn't green screen my phone out, but that's from T-Design here. It looks pretty damn cool. I don't know if I can open up TikTok here, but yeah, that's well done, brother. Looks good. I love the red that you get on the cabochon there. Really nice. There we go. Less glares, yeah. I would say basically your input, like usually you can use that with a levels adjustment. If your threshold is maxed out, you can use your levels adjustment and just up the white, the input white on it. Increase that, that'll cause it so there's less hotspots triggering the glares, and that's what I would say, because let me pull up your render here real quick. You'll see it's got a lot of glares everywhere, right? And it'll look much nicer with less glares. Just having one here and there. Designer, are you still on YouTube on the live stream? Yeah. If you are, brother, that thing you sent me looks awesome. It really does. Like I can see you followed the video from yesterday to the T, man, and that looks very cool. Just wish I was signed in on TikTok on my computer so I can show people what it looks like. Let's see, do I have TikTok on here? I think I'm signed in to TikTok. Yeah, I actually am. Okay, cool. So let me quickly show you guys what this looks like. If it's gonna actually pull up here. So let me quickly show you guys what this looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that, but essentially this is what T Design just sent me here. I think it looks, oh man, this is so stupid. There we go. That looks awesome, brother. Like that's a solid remake and stuff, and I love it. I love it. You got some nice, nice. I assumed you used a bump map on the ground, but the textures and everything just looks super clean. It does seem, the only thing, if I were to be very, very critical on it, I would say it's slightly, the denoise definitely got rid of some of the texturing. So you might either step down on the denoise or drag that into Photoshop and up your texturing in Camera Raw, and just to bring back those textures. But it looks super good. Oh shit, wait. Jumped off of my Instagram live here. Sorry if I didn't see your guys' comment. But I jumped off there to have a look at that stuff on TikTok. It's good. Yeah, we'll get to the rendering soon. I just need to go and paste all of this stuff in. I'm not gonna go to bed again at like 2 a.m. I can't start my whole week like that. I'll probably stream till about 8 o'clock my time. It's now 7:12. So about 40 minutes or so, then I'm gonna hop off, have dinner, just unwind a bit before I go to bed. Got a lot of stuff to do next week. Need to get this project done. Well, this as soon as possible. Could probably close some of these old ones. Alright, good night, brother. Thanks for dropping by. And again, that render looks freaking awesome. Definitely, by the way, if you share it on your story or something, tag me so I can share it on mine as well. That definitely looks freaking awesome. Close down some of these old ones. I know these things, watching me copying, pasting stuff is super boring. Unfortunately, that's part of the work. But no, we're not that far from done yet. We're almost done with it. That's the swept up shanks. These ones are the ones that bothers me usually. Because they always have freaking different diamond sizes and all that shit. Or at least they were provided to me different diamond sizes. Yeah. Let's see. Man. Oh, wrong one. You can see they. And I'll need to make this stuff even bigger. This doesn't look right. The claws are barely covering them. Alright, that should be okay. Just copy this one again. Hey Nicholas, how you doing, brother? This one's way big again. No, I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Just getting some work done. Finalizing some projects and stuff that I need to get done soon. So, yeah. A lot of people, I know a lot of people say, no, you have to relax on Sundays, but yeah, that doesn't happen in this house. Why is the video paused on my phone though? There we go. Oh geez, this one's even bigger. It's just ridiculous at this point. It's slightly more bigger. Just so that close covers these things properly. Alright. Good. E-mapped effects. I've got no idea what that is. What is e-mapped effects? Yeah, Nicholas, now we gotta get this stuff done, man. Like I already have a bunch of other projects that's lined up that has to happen, and once that happens, this stuff has to be done because I need to then focus on those things. But yeah, we're pushing straight through the weekends, getting stuff done, so we can take on more work. Like keyframing effects, yeah, you could possibly use that, DBS, but yeah, for me, keyframing, I'm not that good with keyframes or keyframing stuff, so I don't do a lot of it. Oh, this thing is way too big. Keyframes just, it becomes so much effort at the end of the day, and if you know what you're doing with keyframes, yeah, that's fine. But if you're like me and you don't really know much about keyframes, it's just super tedious to work with. And that's part of why I don't have a lot of, I don't do a lot of advanced animations, or don't know how to do a lot of advanced animations. So whenever I need something done that's like advanced, I've got a friend or something that helps me out. But yeah. This thing is so small again. It should be fine. And okay. These claws are super out there. Nicholas, where are you tuning? Are you one of the H2A workers, or are you around? Are you in South Africa? No, what we're basically doing now is very boring. Not much jewelry visualization happening here, but this is all prep work for it, you know. So I kind of gotta scale a bunch of stuff up. And go, that's fine. Boom. French pavé done. We've got the flipped up part, two more pavés, and then we should be. No, this and the solitaires, then I can start reading this stuff. This one. And I can already see the headache that this is gonna cause when rendering this stuff. Or when editing them. Editing. Mine's all over the place. Boom. Okay. I now know why I've been putting off the radiance until the end. Why isn't this thing in its own frickin' big? Bricks, I guess. Alright. Wait, wasn't that what I just did? A plain band? No. That should be fine for this one. Only the solitaire left, guys. Once the solitaire is done, then head to rendering. Oh geez. Much. Is we good? Okay. Copy this one. It's gonna size. What kind of program am I using for visualizations? So I'm using Keyshot. Like I just got two more of these things just to copy the stone in, then I'll show you basically. But yeah, I'm using Keyshot for all of my visualizations and everything that I do. I just had to replace these gems real quick with the correct one. And then we're gonna head over to Keyshot and actually start rendering out some of these ones. It's part of a ring builder project that I'm busy. Cool. And that is it. Done. Finally, all the stones have been replaced. Now we can head on over to Keyshot and actually start visualizing this stuff. Because that was terrible doing all these things. So let's go back to here. Let's see what I want to get at is let's start with these. This one I think we can just update the geometry. The first one. Let me just go boom, abracadabra kaboom, I'm gone. And I know this gem looks terrible here, but we're actually going to be replacing it. So don't worry. Default, that goes to small gems, block goes to center gem. Then setting goes to floors, shank goes to metal. And then actually what I'm going to be doing is the setting, the gems. Which one was it? These gems, yeah, the setting, the gems, and the block. I'm actually going to end up using this exact same front one because the other ones, it's not visible from the front. I'm going to actually duplicate this and then just add to group. Call this setting. Okay, boom. And we can delete that. And essentially what we're going to do on each one, we're going to hide the gems as setting, not the shank and the block. And we have each shank just on the same thing, so we don't have to copy everything. Cool. So let me... No! I did not just save over my emerald file. Oh my gosh. Let me just go fix that real quick. I did not want to save over my emerald file. It's fine. Luckily, eShot keeps backups. So this was... Let's just name this. Boom. And save as cushion. Oh, not cushion, radiant. Boom. And then we can delete the other ones. Fetch this, and now I have my radiant file. That would have been terrible if I just lost everything on there. But while we're here, let's just go and first of all copy this model set to the side, and then we can actually just copy this position, paste it on here, and then delete every single thing on here. And we're gonna do the same here. We're going to actually duplicate this, and we're gonna add it to a group that is going to be the CC setting, full cut setting. Actually, it's a Palve setting, but whatever. And then now we can get started on rendering out these things. Also, Edgar, some of the other softwares that I use for rendering is like you saw, I use Rhino a lot to prepare files for render. Sometimes I use a little bit of Blender for if Rhino just doesn't do what I want it to do, then I'll use Blender. But most of the time it's Rhino that I use for it. Okay, let's copy this folder template, paste it in here, and let's call this Radiant. And then we're on the claw cut shoulders front. Call this Radiant claw cut shoulders. Oh, actually, I wanna add a spacing in between that back thing. All right. Then we'll get to the sides here. Side, Radiant claw cut shoulders, CC. Boom. Get to the hidden halo one. Now what we do is we just copy this position, paste this position, and actually hide the setting. Wait, the setting, the block. Oh gosh, one of those. Let's just do this. Add these to their own group. Let's just call this hidden halo gems. Boom. Okay. We'll actually use setting, this, the block, that. It's metal on the shank, setting on the setting. Small gems on these. Put the block on center gem. Hidden halos on small gems. Setting on setting. Metal. Okay. I'm actually gonna duplicate this. And then group. CHH setting. Okay. And we'll actually hide that. And only have these. So what I'm essentially doing here is for each shank, just to be able to switch between settings. Now it doesn't work for the swept up ones, but at least makes my process a bit quicker on all the other shanks. And then I just need to get the plain one in here still. Okay. Copy position, paste that, add that. And we got the block. Goes to center gem. Setting goes to close. Goes to middle. Small gems. Boom, boom. So then we're just gonna duplicate those two again. Add to group. And a plane setting. So now I've only imported each ring, each band with this one, but now I can just import one band per setting and literally just swap in between them, which speeds up the process tremendously. So Quickly go here, render. Add to queue. Boom. Because if I'm not mistaken, these ones have been down. So then I can just go main. Just want to make sure something weird isn't happening with the renders itself, the folder creation, because previous time issues with this created new folders. Right, but that should be it. Let's just render out a test first, see if everything works before I do everything, and then we sit and wait. This stuff failed again today. By the way, guys, this was all of these renders, like what, 533 renders or 32 renders. This was all done this weekend. It's freaking crazy. All of this stuff was done this weekend. It's not even funny. And most of it was for this project. Like, yeah, it was something different. I mean, you guys saw me do some of the renders yesterday for my partner's business as well. But yeah, all of this stuff was done this weekend. Not encountering errors, are we? Why is it failing? Are you serious? I don't understand why it's failing. It's not telling me why it's failing. And this is stupid. This is real stupid. Alright, so I guess I'm not gonna be using the freaking network render stuff. I'll have to use my PC up until I can sort out the network render. I wonder, but it can't be because I used the network render earlier today to render out something else. But I think the new version of Keyshot, I need to update my rendering thing. But okay, that's fine. Let's just let's just add everything to the queue. Front. Now I gotta do all of this stuff from the get-go again. It's super stupid, but yeah, I guess that's where we're going. Just process these ones. I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna process this while they're processing. I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Right, I'm back and I see these things are done as well. Awesome. I'm just plug in my phone here because yeah. Did these things render out properly? Oh man. Okay, so quickly have a look at these ones. Yeah, they look good. That one looks good. Alright, perfect. So they rendered out right. I don't know what happened with the network render thing. I don't know why that bugged out. But that's fine. Yes. What I'll do is just boom. Block setting. The double claw basket. All right, there we go. So add this one. Copy to ring side. Here. Copy position, paste position. And then now, like I said, remember why I did that? Now I got these ones. Another one in the Discord, I'll check it out now, brother. Now you can just swap them and it goes quick and easy. And that's the way I like these things to go. Quick and easy, no struggling, everything. And I mean, all of the gems are gonna be on that center one. It's just a swept up shanks. Yeah, gonna be the problem. So let me have a look at what you sent me. There's still too much on one spot. I don't know. Like I'd say like right here, right? This top gem here. It has a bunch of small things together. You want like more singular stuff than having the whole gem do that. You know what I mean? At least for me. I mean, people's stuff might differ on how they want to do stuff. And then also, I see on the center gem here, like here you can especially see it. I see you got a roughness map here. Like I can see that there. You got a roughness map over the top of your gem, which makes a bit weird surfaces stuff. Yeah. Like it's let me just check this first one again. Like I actually feel like these were more spread out. There were just too much of them. I don't know, maybe I'm imagining things. Oh wait, did I even? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, it's all about playing around with it, brother. Like I don't know how many different variants I've done of sparkle stuff to finally like tweak the settings to get it to where I want it to be. It just takes time to kind of dial in the settings, and once you get the settings that you're looking for, then it's not that hard to actually to recreate it, because then you kind of know what you need to set, right? So it's literally just going to be playing around trying to get the setting correct, and then you'll know what you adjusted to get it there, and then you just recreate that. Yeah, that's cool, brother. That's cool. It definitely makes it a lot easier. Actually need to redo these two. No man, what am I doing? Go. Lane. Okay, this one is done. Away. French pavé here. This metal volumes. Did I set that for these things? I did. Right. Almost got worried there for a second. French Pave CC boom. Side. Plain. Boom. Is the French pavé one done? Pavé bands. Go to the front again. These are already in layers, yeah. Let me just go back here, pavé band, boom. Front, pavé band, HCC. Let's copy this thing to the side. Position in side CC. Boom, 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 boom. Do that. Like this might be super boring to watch, right? But I don't know how many of you have paid attention to how I've set up this file and how I'm doing this. But if you paid attention, right, there's some big tips on how to do stuff a lot quicker. And I kind of had to figure out that for myself. The way I set up my studio and those things that I copy and all of that. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to that. But it's not the most exciting stuff to watch, but there's definitely some productivity stuff going on here if you paid attention. Like, I mean, this, I'm gonna be rendering out basically this for 240 rings in about an hour. Well, there's the Photoshop edits afterwards, but I mean, I'm essentially creating the Photoshop files for 240 rings in about an hour. And that's a major plus. But then again, for you guys out there that do render, if you ever find, here's a big tip, right? If you ever find a way to do something quicker than everybody else, don't charge less because it takes you less time. Because it would take somebody else the same amount of time, and just because you can do it quicker doesn't mean you need to get paid less. In fact, I would actually argue that you should get paid even more, because your turnaround times on stuff is a lot quicker than what it would be for other people. And that's a huge advantage to have. Wait. Let's remove that one. Oh shit. Called that one fronty. Spelling. Nope. That one in the wrong folder. Oh. Now we're just gonna use one of these gems in the back, just so I have that small gems layer. Also, it's gonna go around my Photoshop automate. But one that's not visible. It's just there, so it triggers the layer. Just want to save this so far, because we're going to be bringing in some swept up shanks now. I'm not going to be using different style or different sizes on these. Oh no, that goes to small gems, that goes to metal. I'm going to have to put this up for the side edits though, so might as well just get that done with. PC Parve, boom, okay, cool. Nope, that's to the wrong place. At the folder, boom, boom. Okay. claw cuts are kind of the bummer. They're the one, not the claw cuts, the what do you call it? The frickin' swept up shanks. Unlike these swept up shanks, because you can't use that setting on it. Actually, no, I might just be able to pull this off for this ring at least. Oh, why not? At least for this ring I can pull it off. Alright, cool. Oh man, why is it doing this? Got too much stuff in queue. That's one thing I also don't understand what happens with Keyshot. If you get too much stuff in queue, then it starts taking forever to add stuff to the queue. So we kind of got everything here. Not everything yet. But yeah, ladies and gents, I'm going to render out all of these ones. I'm gonna head offline now. I will see you guys again when we go live for streaming. I'll try to go live a lot. Kind of this weekend I've been live 3 times. But yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. You guys should have an awesome Sunday. If it's not Sunday for you anymore and it's Monday and you've been sitting up until 1 or 2 a.m. watching me, sorry, but I'm also not sorry. That's your decision. But hope you guys have an awesome week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios. Conquer. Confidence. Cheers, guys.